Playoffs, Packers, playoffs, Packers, playoffs. Kevin does not have the balls to slay his team. Yo, the gifts that are going to be made with this is going to be iconic. Ernie's going to have, like, the game of his life, and then, like, he's in Joan's face. Panthers, if you're listening, Julio should be rushing David. And he's playing with his son. That's the fire part. I really think that Pablo and Brandon are working their tails off to get shipped.
Hi, and welcome to DD Live. Thank you for tuning in. And gentlemen, the content, we're bringing the content for you. This is why we're the best show. We're coming in hot, just like the trades and everything that is going down. And just like the tent in Cardinals camp and Seahawks camp, blazing, on fire. That and more during this. And apologies for the inconvenient knock, if you guys heard it. But that being said, gentlemen, that and more is what we're going to talk about during this show. But before that, I want to talk about my co-hosts. First, the beautiful face right here next to me, Mr. Flag himself, Edgar Piqui Guerra. And down there, the hooded villain, the GM of the Lions, the man that has all the inside scoop for us today.
Lord Varys.
Perra, no, you wish. Perra Guerra. No, you're starting already. You're starting. That's a little subtle jab there to Joan, the whole team Cuba. I see it. You're a sly dog, you. Well, gentlemen, let's get right into it. Takeaways. Week 2. What happened?
Can I double down?
Yeah.
Seahawks fucking suck, bro.
Wow, that's
God, my goodness, bro. What an embarrassment, bro. I'm not gonna pick too much on them because I know there's hurt feelings all over, tier 1 through 6. But damn, they suck, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't understand how you could monumentally
Bro, we just gotta not even talk about it. We'll talk about it in the episode because we have to, but yeah, man, fuck. Like, blow it up, send it, shrapnel, everybody. Where you land, and you play the Game of Thrones, baby.
Absolutely. Wow. Anything else? Because Cardinals camp, boy, that was miserable. And
I think you just saw a lot of DD.
Yeah,
a lot of DD, baby. That's what we're talking about. Year of the vanilla, year of the manila folder, year of the yellow folder, year of the floppy disk. Nothing's pretty. It's all balanced, baby. It's beautiful DDing. Guys that haven't won a game are beating the best teams. Guys that have the best records are losing to the worst teams. It's a beautiful thing. I think it's beautiful. One of my favorite seasons.
Parody for once. Parody for once, gentlemen.
Yeah, definitely parody. I mean, like Vicky said, last episode, it's just a lot of a lot of good teams with horrible quarterback play, and then just a lot of mediocrity. No one really stands out to a lot of people. To me, I have a clear-cut favorite, but everybody has their opinion. So,
well, in teams that you think are just completely out of it, and teams that are shooing, or you think that week 3 we're just gonna be like, forget what the record was because there's gonna be a lot of change, or there's just gonna be a lot of trades coming up because just of what we saw in week 2, that is just too much of the same across the board.
Bro, I think everybody's still in the mix. Obviously, some people dug a hole too deep to get out of. But even then, bro, you go 3-0 this week. Some more DDing happens over the weekend. There's still 2 more weeks to spare. Like, bro, you're always in it. But it's just the most impactful week of the season because a lot of people have dug deep holes. And they don't know if they're going to make playoffs, no matter how prideful they are. They know they might have to make that move. They know they might have to do something they wouldn't willingly want to do or thought they'd have to do this season. But that's what makes DDDD.
Seahawks is something that has to be talked about. 0-6. Okay. Who do you do the Admiral thing? Does Mark ride with the ship down and he just sends off everyone into the sunset into better scenarios? Because what I'm hearing is that they're not even trying to get equal value back. They're just trying to, bon voyage and and send everyone off home.
The thing is, there's not a lot of value on that roster.
Exactly. There's not a lot of value, and it's very hard to leave someone behind that could lead them as a quarterback. So that limits a lot of teams. And then to even put a cherry on top of that, you aren't going to get the greatest quarterback because they're all already in the running. That's why they're not even on the market to begin with. And you're going to kind of be stuck in that middle tier. But strategically, you're going to have horses. Your worst guy is probably going to be like tier 4 or 5 or something, So can that save the season? You know what I mean? Can that make you now get yourself booted off the team in the next coming week before playoffs and the deadline? You know what I mean? There's so many things that can happen.
I think obviously, Seahawks are done. I just don't see that roster. Like I said, that roster is not working. They don't really have any much but obviously, of course, anyone would take a Mark, but there isn't like that much value besides Mark, individualized pieces. And then what people don't understand is 3-way deals and 4-way deals are great on paper, but bro, those are so hard to pull off. So that's really the only way I can see that team really making a big change. And, maybe it works out for them. You never know. Because again, now at this point is like, bro, you've lost 6 in a row. Like, morale's not there. I don't care what you say. Morale's not there.
They're probably also strategically planning the best way for all of them to somehow, some way win.
Yeah.
And not on the football field, just like in the game of DD.
Because there's a lot of teams.
Bengals?
There's a lot of teams that are just pointless. That at this point, they're like them showing up and not playing is the same thing as them playing, because there's absolutely no chance for a couple teams to even make the postseason, and the Seahawks are one of those. The Bengals are not too far behind.
Okay, and then what?
And the Packers, bro, I don't know what the hell it is about them. Yeah, okay, they can hold on to the fact that they beat.
Look at this. Look at the Packers and look at the Patriots. Those two teams can easily make a run and get into playoffs as the 6th team and make some noise. Cinderella, boom! Oh my God, Jordan again! Oh, come on, bro.
I would argue. Yeah, okay, you have a valid point there, but not when the teams that are above them that are also underperforming are teams like the Giants, the Raiders, and the Buccaneers, which are all teams superior to them. So even if they get going, it's like, where are they going? The guys above you are going to get going too. Because and what I think is that this is where the good players from the bad players are going to be separated. The bang bang. Who really wants it? Last night at McMillan, there was a great group of guys. Even guys didn't even show up without their teams, and they were putting in the work. Even if they were doing one-on-ones, doing drills with Lulu. And they were putting the time. Why? Because everyone is, they're hungry to play. So I think that this week is going to separate the bad from the ugly, and the good is going to get really out in front, especially in the South Conference, where it's extremely top heavy and you have like a clog in the middle. But I think teams like the Packers, Bengals, and Seahawks, for as much as they try, they're stuck like Chuck.
Bro, if you're saying Packers, you got to put Patriots in there too.
Yeah, but the Patriots, the teams that are above them, it's Andy and Gary, and they're that electric, and the log jam is not that big. They only have to beat teams like the Cardinals, the Chargers.
Okay.
Those are
Chargers aren't an easy team to beat. I'm willing to say Chargers are not going to be an easy team to beat.
So Gary and Andy, you think they can be able to take on the Chargers team with two?
They should obviously be able to, but you have maybe a healthy
here for Andy. Am I doing that again?
Hard.
I'm tapping for a friend. Am I being biased?
100%.
No, you're not. You're just forgetting about Paulito. You're forgetting about Paulito, and it's not that Paulito's a Super Saiyan God rusher that's going to stop a Super Saiyan God Andy. It's not about that. It's DD. You don't want to run every play.
Just like Alfarito did it week 1. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta You
not
got to deal with that.
invincible.
So some teams match up well against others just because. Look at the Packers. They just beat Devin and the Ravens.
Man, Jordan is so nice as a player, man. Jordan
You know?
is so nice of a player and in such a bad situation. Always.
Look, I think someone that was thrown into a difficult position was Alfredo, now taking over for the Vikings. He's coming in.
No, I think he's gonna eat, bro.
He's got value, bro.
He's gonna
The thing
eat.
is,
No, but I'm saying but initially he was put in a tough position.
Hey guys, I'm gonna put out a notice, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Perra. If you guys give Alfredo one of his 2 prized possessions, okay, is game over. And you guys, for the love of God, cannot
don't do
allow Alfredo to get Julio or Carlos. By no means necessary.
Don't do this, bro. Don't do this.
By no means necessary.
if you have those guys on your team right now, I am calling Alfredo.
Bro, you're selling high. You're selling high.
Dale, let's go.
So you're putting Cheeky on notice and you're putting Ant on notice. I think, but listen, I think Ant would actually answer that phone call because of the fact that Julio showed up in game 2, game 3.
I feel like
what is
Ant and Alfredo only talk to each other.
Well, I'm sorry.
I feel like Ant and Alfredo only talk to each other. You text those guys separately, it takes you 14 pigeons, 3 alerts, push the notification through a weird phone call. You gotta hit them from all angles.
Yeah, if it's an iMessage, resend as a text.
Yeah, whatever you can do.
Bro, I don't know. I don't see the Vikings with too much value to trade out. And then he's coming into a rough week. He's playing the Dolphins, he's playing the Colts, and he's playing the Chargers.
Is Willie hurt?
No, Willie's out. Willie's out. Pobre, no, pobre. He went for a dip, and it has to be sciatica. He pulled something in his back, his lower back. Take it away.
I know he
I
pulled
felt completely
back.
back. He knew it.
He'll be back.
And he tried to play through it.
He'll be back, and he showed that he plays some defense too.
He almost won it. He almost won it hurt.
Yeah.
Pero ya no pudo más, and it was a valiant effort. So he let his team down. He played great. But
this fucking cat is coming.
Are you allergic to cats?
No, I'm not, but
Oh, okay, because that's the assassin. That's the one that, if you guys remember all the memes, it's Perra with his eye bulging. It's because of that cat.
he's headbutting me.
Yeah, bro, that cat's dangerous.
Yeah, it's an assassin. So,
is it gonna attack me?
Yeah, she's stealthy.
Bro, I don't know. Fucking...
In terms of that, in terms of week 2, what else do we got from there?
I mean, you can attest to it. I was there trying to make trades with them. As soon as the week ended for you guys, but Cardinals blowing up like that was hilarious to me. I don't know what happened to you guys, but that was a shit show.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I got to the park with all the intentions in the world to have a great time. I don't drink beer. I'm not one to drink beer. That's why I'm amazing at beer pong. I'm a prolific beer pong player. I'm most arguably the best one you might know.
Most arguably, you shouldn't be able to play beer pong if you don't drink beer.
No, the thing is, I'm so amazing because I hate drinking beer. So my detest for beer makes me beat you so quick. So that's why I don't drink beer. You feel me? So no, she's really sassy. She's really trying to play there with you. So so that being said, I'm there at the park, drinking my Stellas, having a great time. Nah, bro. Listen, only Michael Sabina, coupled with Jordan Chacon, can suck the fun out of a child's game. We're playing a child's game, and I showed up happy. I was having a great time, bro. And we won the first game, and people were coming up to the tent. Hey, so you guys lost, huh? No, bro, we won. Oh wow, because everyone's arguing in the tent.
Bro, and Angel's sitting like on the bench, like where all the little kids were sitting down during tackle football. Angel's sitting on the bench with his back to the entire tent. He's just sitting, looking away, like, like, bro, that was the funniest thing to me. Like, Angel was not saying a word. He was not arguing back. He was just sitting, looking away.
Dude, it was so weird that I asked Angel, hey, bro, do you mind if I take you to my car and you sit down and chill for a second? Like, I don't like seeing you guys like this. Let's talk about it. You got to win some games. I was like, hey, I'll bring them back with a better attitude. And then he was already probably traded by then.
I was mute. I was broken inside. I had nothing. They sucked everything out of me. Like, that's why I don't argue. I don't argue anymore, bro. I don't argue.
So you don't argue with that, but you definitely argue.
Yeah, I know, but okay, like, wow, bro, it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
Bro,
no paran.
I do a mantra to myself before I play flag football every single time. Don't argue. Don't be a dick.
No, but by the first
Yeah.
drive,
And it goes out the window, bro.
Yeah,
the window on the first drive.
You don't even. It just takes over, bro.
When now
It's just football.
after that being said, top 3 teams on each side. Forget the rest, or top 2 on each side that have a legitimate shot at winning the title this season, as constructed. Or the team that may, you'd be like, listen, they're great, but they got that one asset that they might flip into something else, and they're gonna kick this into high gear.
For me, South.
Let's start with the South. Let's start with the South.
South, top 2. Dolphins and Peaky, in my opinion, by far, not even close to best team. And it's very surprising what I'm about to say, even to myself. But like you said, I think they're one move away or one piece away. And I'm gonna say the Patriots, bro, with Andy and Gary.
The Patriots. Okay, I'm actually gonna hold you to that, because that's gonna be on the next segment. I'm gonna hold you to that one.
Because you can say you have 2 captains and no tier 6.
Oh no, 100%. I want to get back to that because that's the next segment, trade speculation. But your top team's the one you're looking at that you feel has a legitimate shot will be Dolphins and Patriots in the South.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
It's easy to say the Jets, but we don't know what that team's gonna look like, so I can't pick them yet.
Right. Because as constructed, we are recording Wednesday.
I mean, I think easily I put Jets in mine. I'm just waiting for you guys to finish up so I can put my 3 here for South.
For you?
For me, I got us. I got Jets, and I'm not saying us because we're anything crazy. I think we're actually. It feels like we've lost every single game, but the Jets, and I got as a third. Bro, you just can't leave David out of things, bro. So I'm gonna say David. I want to say Lions too, but I'm always in the market, bro, and I know how captains think when it comes to trading, and some don't trade at all whatsoever, and sometimes teams just need to make a transaction and they just simply can't. But I think the Lions, with the right QB scenario there, they have a great defense. But Jets, bro, John is calling great plays, bro. It doesn't matter who he has. He's bombing people with Swazo. He knows how to DD probably better than anybody when it comes to matchup-wise. I have full confidence in saying that, bro. So Jets, I think, are going to be in the mix. They got Georgie. That's going to get dismantled into some good value. And I got ourselves on the South.
For me in the South, right now, as constructed, is 2 teams. It's the Dolphins and the Lions. And I'll tell you why. Dolphins, obviously, because as up to now, your team has been the one that has produced the most. Because if you look at even your point differential, in everyone else in the conference is struggling. Everyone in the conference is either at 0 or they're negative. Yet the Panthers have 4 and you have 5, and you guys are 1-2. I just think that the Panthers, once now they start getting into the real meat and bones of their schedule, they're going to start to take more. They're going to take some losses, and they're not going to be in that guaranteed. I just think that the Dolphins and the Jets, I think John knows how to move things around, and the Lions, Dolphins, Jets, Lions. Those are my 3. Because I know the Lions, they have that card right there. They have that card, and his name is Jose Guerra. And that man.
What's that card gonna do?
I think it's a guy named Jesus at rusher and AJ
No. Perra is working the clock 24/7. 24/7.
On a
He's
retainer,
working
he
that
gets
clock.
paid per
No
transaction.
retainer. He wears Detroit Line underwear. He's like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. Dun, 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 dun. You know, with the whole like the blazer, like the high school Letterman jacket with the Detroit Line in the back, and he's posting up like that, like Grease Lightning. That's he's working the whole entire time for the Lions, and that like you know the whole expression like with Kim Kardashian's mom, you know, like oh like you know Satan works hard, but Kim Kardashian's mom works harder or something like that. You know, like this, you know, Satan works hard, but Jose Pedraguera works harder. You know, and that's why you can't count the Lions out because I got to play them and Mikey had a good control of them. Mikey and Cheeky, whatever the hell they were doing in defense, which I still don't know. I just got yelled at. They had it under control. But then AJ was like, you know what? No one here can guard me. Hey, Revis, your QB, bot. He got onto receiver. Ping, pong, boom, game over. Mikey dropped the crucial third down, and then AJ on the comeback ends the game. Mawson, bye. And that's as constructed. They still can move Alex Ross. That is a very valuable asset. That's like an expiring contract in the NBA.
Listen, I want to put this out there because a lot of people are like, you know, talking and this and that. Yes, it's been proven Ross is not a quarterback, but Ross is a damn good football player. In 3 weeks at receiver, he had 17 touchdowns last season. 3 weeks. And he was tied for the league in picks. So take that as you want, but this whole notion that Ross sucks and that he's a scrub at quarterback, if we want to go that route, 100%. But the guy in 3 weeks had 17 touchdowns.
I think you're
but what, you're selling him right now? Amazon Prime?
He's taking a subliminal shot. He's using this platform.
He's using this platform to sell business.
To the DDPA, and I know who you guys wanted, and absolutely not. No, that is egregious. And it no.
I didn't know you guys are talking about.
I'm gonna
want to put that out there.
I'm gonna say
put that out there. Prime members get early access.
Okay, now that Perras put out everything, now you get to put something out, Angel.
Give the people what they want. The Lions want to bring who for Alex Ross?
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you want me to say?
Yeah. Why Alex
Ross
is
being voted on? I can't bring it up. It's still being voted on.
Oh, it's still being voted on.
He's dropping?
No, but we said we were gonna give him the gossip.
Oh wait, why are you selling a guy that's
exclusive?
Dropping?
What were you selling?
You guys can take that as whatever you
somewhere
want.
else. What?
There's plenty of value to that if you're the right captain.
Oh, absolutely. No, you trade for Alex Ross. Alex is dropping. Like Caballero. Te lo estoy diciendo ahora mismo.
Who are they voting on?
Timestamp it into wherever you want to timestamp it.
Who are they voting on, bro?
They're
Alex, I'm on a time crunch. Let's go.
I hope to, bro, si lo dejan.
Hey, what does it rhyme with, Angel? What does it rhyme with?
Time crunch. Let's go.
He played for the Pistons.
Oh, what?
All right, so we're going on, gentlemen, because we are on a time.
I'm not gonna think about that.
All right, gentlemen. So that was the South Conference. I'm sorry that I went on a tangent there, but the North Conference.
Niners, Ravens, and then the third one's just a full-fledged orgy toss-up.
Everyone wants to show up on a certain week, yeah.
It's like Falcons, Eagles, Bucks, Raiders, Giants. Then you got my favorite underdog Packers.
I'm expecting at the end it to be 49ers and Ravens. I think that they're constructing and have the assets to trade to get one of their squad members from another team onto their team and make their team even more prolific. They have the assets to do it. I really think that Pablo and Brandon are working their tails off to get shipped for prime real estate elsewhere. I really think that they're mercenaries.
Yeah, you can't let go of Pablo. No way.
I know it would be asinine to do so. It would be asinine to do so to Kentucky Waterfall.
They will not. They will not.
This season.
The top two are the same. They're the same. Niners, Ravens. But bro, until proven otherwise, my third team is gonna be the Bucks. You know, with that Donkey and Lulu connection.
I was gonna say that third spot is a toss-up between Eagles, Bucks, Raiders, and Giants. That whole cesspool there something has to come from it. And I think the Buccaneers, I think the Buccaneers have what it takes between Lulu and Tronky. Like there's no need for a trade on that team. As constructed, I think that if they want to upgrade on George Ramos, they're going to be losing on the top end in with their top DB that is not named Lulu. And you also take into account that they also have Tronky, which isn't the most prolific defender to have
Pick
on the
6
team.
Tronky.
No, but hey, listen, like Tronky, Didi ain't no thing for him. You feel me? Like he could do his thing.
It's true. I know. He
I
is
talked to
actually
Tronky,
playing
dog.
fucking good as fuck.
He's nice, bro. He's nice.
Of course, he's
But like,
Tronky.
but that whole cesspool, you can't count out Drew. Drew has been in too many finals lately, and
Yeah,
he has too
the
many
weapons,
dogs on
but
that team. Yeah,
I'm
Montano
gonna
has
take the best quarterback.
Montano has a point to prove. All right, he has a stigma that he needs to erase off his person. Jaime.
I think Jaime is on him. I think Jaime is trying this season.
No, Jaime's a certified gangster.
Yeah.
Certified gangster. Like
Yeah.
that man, and you could see it that it's team first for him because he's not like all these captains that are whoring their players out. This man is legit he's doing right by his team.
Yeah, Raiders locked.
Yeah, no. And the thing is that no honorable death in DD. As said by Michael Sabina. I don't know. But it is what it is. All right. That's what we see from the north. All right, gentlemen. Now, moving on to MVP talk. What will we say our top 3 in MVPs are? Top 3 MVPs.
I mean, for me, it should be easy. It should be Derek. I'm gonna give Derek
Right.
the edge.
Right now,
Number
number 1 de facto has
I
to
have
be
no
Derek.
idea what his defensive stats are looking like, but I would imagine there has to be something there. Number 2 is I'm gonna have to go Beaky. Because if you look at it, 21, Derek has scored 3 more times, so I'm gonna give him that edge there. And then, bro, number 3, again, it can be a toss-up. If you look at the teams, I'm not looking at the stats real quick, but if you look at the teams, I know Ant for sure has combined between running and throwing. He's probably in the top 3 touchdowns combined. And then, no, probably I'll put Joe on at 3 because I know that he's like 20-1 or something like that. I know that he at least has 1 pick.
20 tutties and 3 INTs.
Yeah. So Joe, and he's gonna be there offensively. For him, it's gonna be, with his injury and all that stuff.
Derek,
how much defense?
Derek has 19 touchdowns and no interceptions.
Yeah, Derek's balling.
And he's caught or rushed for 2 tutties. So he's 21 overall touchdowns with no turnovers and 7 flag pulls.
And he's playing with his son. That's the fires
That's
part.
nasty. That is nasty.
Hey, and Jeff is fucking nasty too. Ham's playing good. Bro, they have a good team, dude. I hated on those guys in the beginning. I didn't give them respect, and now I bite it off, bro.
And listen,
take it back, man.
And it's not to say anything. It's not to say anything, but honorable mention. Cheeky's having a season, bro. Cheeky is 17 tutties and 1 interception.
Bro, I feel you, but I don't want to hear it. You're 2-5. You're 2-4, whatever.
Offensive player of the year nominee. Offensive player of the year nominee.
But not MVP.
Dibota, wow, lights out for a horrific team. Incredible. Fantasy guru. All right. Gentlemen, let's move on to the games of the week. And on the games of the week for this week, we have first up at 8:45 a.m. the Carolina Panthers against the Indianapolis Colts. David, not versus Goliath, versus Ant. Who do you guys got?
He said it's David versus Ant.
Yeah.
Panthers, is anyone missing? Do we know if anyone's missing? I don't think so, right?
I don't think anyone's missing for the Panthers.
So far, obviously, the biggest notable missing this week is Gary.
Yeah. Their team is Ant Hernandez, Julio Iglesias, Dax Tamargo, Chris J, Arnold Boo,
and Roger.
Hey, I've played both of them. I'm going Panthers, and I'm gonna start taking this shit serious, bro. I'm taking it serious. I'm gonna start getting these things right.
All right, so Beaky
right on paper.
Beaky got Panthers.
I got Panthers.
Score?
Panthers 3-2.
All right. Perra.
I'm gonna go Panthers because I think, I think Panthers, if you're listening, Julio should be rushing David, and I think that's a difference maker. And I think I'm gonna go Panthers 4-2.
Panthers 4-2. Interesting. Colts 4-3.
You play for them?
Shocker.
Let me see your shirt. Oh,
I'm just saying.
Then we got Niners,
Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm going
Um,
Niners. I'm going Niners
going Niners.
4-2.
I'm
going
Niners.
I'm going 49ers 4-2.
Niners, Falcons, bro. Let me tell you something. This is where the matchups play a big role. Al, I'm telling you right now, bro. I've played flag against Al a lot of times. He's not fun to play against.
At all. He's
Even
always
if he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing, that's him knowing what he's doing. It's like a drunken fighting style. Like
I
he
love
looks
the
like a guy's drunk, but he'll knock
Falcons.
you out.
I love the Falcons, but I don't love the Falcons against the Niners. The Falcons will
Let me
make
see
the
Falcons
playoffs.
defense.
The
Let me see
Falcons-
Falcons
the
defense.
Falcons will make the playoffs just because they have like if they had Julio G in certain situations rushing. Oh my! I don't know if they're doing it because like the way the schedules work out. I
rushing, I
haven't
don't
been
know.
able to see.
not
All right,
full-time.
you ready?
Talk to me because I love. I'm a big Julio G and Monkey fan.
Look,
I think
I
both
don't-
those guys are great for DD.
yeah, but the thing is, they don't have enough speed when Julio's rushing. Now it's Josh, Monkey, which bro, Monkey's nasty as on defense, but like imagine him having to cover Darren one play and then the other one the other play, and then Jeff and then Darren. Like they're gonna crack eventually, but that's where you have out. I think they. I'm gonna go Niners because I've been hating on Niners, but I like Falcons. I'm gonna go Niners. I'm gonna go Niners 4-3. Tough one, 4-3.
And Perra, you?
I'm gonna go a close. I don't know how this even sounds close, but I'm gonna go a close 3-1.
Who?
Niners.
49ers 3-1. And the next game was
Then we got Jets, Cowboys.
Jets, Cowboys.
It's tough.
I don't think it's tough.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have Ernie, so you have that rusher to bother Joan, and you have not necessarily.
Ernie's not gonna get to Joan.
Granted, but you still have a good deep. Like they're not gonna be able to use Ray, in my opinion. Like he's not gonna be able to use Ray the way he used Ray last week. Maybe I'm wrong.
listen, the way
I don't think Ray's the mismatch that game.
You know the way that I look at this. Honestly, you want to see how the way I look at this. I think it's a toss up between as constructed right now. It's a toss up between the Jets and the Cowboys because it's really gonna bog down to whether Ernie's gonna have like the game of his life and that like he's in Joan's face and he's making bad reads and he's getting turnovers, or Joan completely like destroys him. Now,
I think the X factor is
how I think that's the toss up, in my opinion. How I think that's going to be the toss up. Joan is going to improve this team from here to Saturday, and they're going to improve it better than whatever the Cowboys are going to improve it.
Well, as currently constructed, I'm gonna go Cowboys 3-2.
All right, I'm gonna go. I regard no. It's not currently constructed, Papi. You put we're putting it in today.
That's 4-3.
Papi, tú dijiste hoy, lo pusiste.
Jets.
Sí,
Cowboys 3-2. Write it down.
Jets 4-3. Write it down. Hey, get this thing off me, bro.
Perra said what?
Hey, get down.
Cowboys 3-2.
Thing's gonna attack me for sure.
Yeah, and I say 4-3 Jets.
Come on,
Next
get down.
game.
Get down, bro. Come on, down.
Nala. No, she's not. Bro, she's 17 years old, guy.
That cat's 17 years old.
Yeah, she's about to die.
This guy's talking to her like Mr. Dog.
Hey, get down,
You
please.
can tell he's Cuban.
Come on, man.
No, she's like all over you. You're a ladies' man. You attract pussy.
Yeah. Well, I'm a married man, so you need to get this, away from me. Get down. Come on. I know you're 17. You could. There you go.
Yo, the gifts that are gonna be made with this is gonna be iconic. They're gonna be iconic. All right, the next
Last game, Falcons, Ravens.
Oof.
I'm gonna go with the
This is the
upset
fun
on this
game.
one. I'm gonna go with the upset on this one. I'm gonna go Falcons.
So I'm gonna say this: an upset to me will be if the Ravens win.
I got Ravens.
But I got Falcons 3-2, and I see it as an ugly ass game because you have two good rushers.
Yeah.
Two quarterbacks that love to push the ball down the field. You got Al back there, and you got Pat. So I'm gonna give the edge to the Falcons because of Julio G. I'm
gonna say Falcons. I'm gonna say Falcons 3-2. Perra saying Falcons what?
3-2.
And
Battle.
And you're
Battle of the Birds, baby. Battle of the Birds.
You're picking Ravens what?
I'm going Ravens 3-2.
3-2.
Only because of the high IQ defense and the waterfall himself where the salmon swim upstream.
Whatever the hell that means. All right. All right.
Kentucky,
so,
baby.
Moving on to the done duel. Perra.
Done duel. All right, let's look at this.
Listen, get it right, because I did my own last week, and hey, mira.
Yeah.
Well,
don't hold me accountable for any of this. I partake zero in done duel.
Yeah,
Reeves was very selfish, but I'm not gonna make the mistake again. Biggie, check my math. Derek quarterback 100% until he has a bad week. You gotta go Derek. Tier 1, that's $40.
Okay, 40.
Tier 2, until proven otherwise, Lulu, another $40.
40.
Yeah.
All right. Baby.
Tier 2 is where it's gonna get a little tricky, but in my opinion, not really. I'm gonna go with a sleeper, which I think his value. I think this is the week for him, and he has no other choice. Manny C at $6. Hopefully, he shows up in time to play 3 games.
You could buy that guy at 7-Eleven right now. What the hell's going on there? I don't get it.
Crazy.
He missed week 1, I believe, and then last week I don't know what happened there. So I'm hoping for a better week.
Come on, that. Let's go. I got $6.
$3. I'm gonna have to go Brian G from the Ravens. Yes, it's not not from the Ravens, from the Seahawks. My bad.
Seahawks, wrong bird.
Yeah.
Wrong bird.
Let me get my hands on that guy.
Traded.
That guy's awesome.
Traded.
This has to be the week where they say, you know what? If we're gonna trade, let's just throw everything his way so he can get points and we can up his value, because right now
this feels like inside
he's the
information.
most practical piece on that team, but he has no value because his stats look like ass.
And how many points is he worth?
He's 10. So what I got so far? 96, I believe.
No, you're at 99, my boy.
Wow,
you're
40.
You're 96. You're 96.
Yeah, 96, bro.
40, 40. You're on the calculator, bro. I don't know how you fucked up.
Bro, no, remember, the calculator is always right. It's always the human error part.
Yes.
The calculator is only as good as the person inputting the numbers.
That's right, baby.
I'm doing it by hand.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and double, and not. I'm gonna go ahead and actually. No, I'm not gonna double up. I'm gonna take Rafa with the Vikings at $8. I see him, his value being, he's gonna be used a little bit more now. His rushing is gonna be a little bit more important now with Alfredo. So I think he could be, Alfredo's little safety valve underneath.
His Carlos.
Yeah, listen, Rafa is very shifty with the ball after. He doesn't look like, because
That's a word that they use with Carlos. Shifty, shiesty.
What's that put me at, Angel?
86, 96,
104, no?
104.
104. So 104 with a budget of 140.
$36.
It is what it is. $36 left.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got cash, baby.
Shut up.
How much am I this week?
Where you at, Angel? You're $18. You're not worth it, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and this is rough. Vicky, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna take Andres Velez at $34.
What? What you doing?
Mighty Mouse.
I'm gonna take Andres.
Bro, why? Bro, like if Andres would stop at any given point, if he would stop dead ass, like your nose would be so far up, dude. Like cojones, bro.
Ooh.
You, bro, you Andre, $34. We're spending $34.
Hey, can you show me this guy's stats? I don't even know myself. I just throw the ball to him, but I'm
He
willing
has
to bet.
26 and 30 points in 2 weeks. He's
I will not
consistent.
put I will not listen. I love Andres, but I'm not gonna put it in Piqui's hands. I needed him to.
Well, I'm not gonna put it at a tier 5
needed
hands.
Juan Sanchez last week, and Piqui was like, "No, I'm gonna win," and he didn't.
Bro, tier 5 is where you gotta spend your money. I wanted Boo, but Boo's $36. If I pick Boo, we don't have anything left over for tier 6. We don't have a tier 6 on the ticket.
No tier 6 is worth anything, anyways. That's what the chat tells us. Just let it ride, Poppy. Let's get Boo.
All right, so then let's go. Let's go Boo at $36. Let's go Boo at $36 and no tier 6.
Should have
That's
stayed with
stupid,
Andres,
bro.
boy.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. No, hey,
Stayed with Andres.
F Angel. Put Andres at $34 and give me Gabe S at $2.
Yo, $2.
Hey, remember that gifts and bloopers are not fantasy points.
That's the yeah.
That's not.
He's
that's
the
not
purple
that's not a
space in
statistical
Monopoly.
category in Dundee. All right, so like you're not gonna get points out. So all right, so there you have
Baltic
it. gentlemen.
Ave.
The
Baltic Ave.
Dundee lineup is Derek, Lulu, Manny C, Brian G, Rafa, Andres, and Gabe, and no change to give to the poor.
Wow.
I'm
No
gonna
return.
do my own. I'm gonna do my. This is horrific. You guys,
You just gotta
gotta
call
copy
it
this
the perra
trash.
Didi.
This
Didi
is
like
hor- this
perra
is
lineup.
horrific. Yeah, no, that's why we don't win anything. We're the worst show at doing this. This is like we're the Levitard.
No,
show
we're not.
of-
No,
of
we're
shows.
not. Captain's Corner still hasn't turned in week 1.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, I won last week. Was second place. I'm
You
not.
got second place, bro. First loser.
All right,
Congrats.
gentlemen. So let's wrap this up. Bold predictions. Por favor. Give me something that I don't know, something that like
Let me look at the
algo.
Seahawks schedule real quick.
Like give me something like when is the like a nasty trade, something to look forward to. What can the Seahawks do? Like give me un chismecito, algo, something. Para mí, la
Fair
vida-
enough. I'm looking at the Seahawks schedule. They play Packers, Eagles, Raiders.
0-3.
Yeah, they're gonna be 0-9 at the end of week 3.
Yeah, bro.
0-9.
Like, bro, PD has regressed nasty. Like let's get back
0-9.
to that. Let's get back to that point though first. Who dies on the ship though? The captain,
That's what I'm gonna get to. That's what I'm gonna say. They go
Okay, I'm sorry.
0-9.
No,
At the end of week 3.
Sorry. Hey,
Going into week 4, the Seahawks will be 0-9 with Petey and Pepito being the ones left behind.
Los Viejos.
It is what it is.
Damn. So that's gonna be Cuba.
Why are you guys hating on the Cuban thing,
No,
bro?
porque todo el mundo se fue para la Yuma, papi. Dejaron los viejitos en Cuba.
Hey,
Me voy
I
pa'
got
Miami,
bold one.
Those both sank.
Después te reclamo.
I got Packers.
Me
Packers
voy pa'
coming in.
Miami. Bro,
Nah, bro, they
Ryan se
got
va.
it.
Packers
Bless
playoffs.
up. Bless up. My boy's getting
Packers playoffs. Packers playoffs. Packers playoffs.
Packers playoffs.
Playoffs.
Damn, that's
Okay.
rough. That's a tough week too. They have a tough week.
You're asking for a bold prediction. I got Packers playoffs,
Well,
baby.
there's a season bowl prediction. I went with the week bowl prediction.
Oh, so okay. That's my book. All right, they're going 2-1 this week, and they're getting in the mix.
Okay, I like it. Yeah,
Um,
if we're going season, I'm going Seahawks going 1-15 for the season.
That's not a bold prediction.
I have a bold prediction.
Here we go. Colts 3-0. Oh my God, bro.
No, is that what I was gonna say? That's not what I was saying. It was actually gonna be we said we were gonna take this seriously. And
Okay, go ahead.
we're keeping like I have,
Go ahead. We're waiting.
this
You're
is a
wasting time.
reputable show. Like we're award winning.
Lands the plane.
My bold prediction is that the Cardinals go 2-1.
Oh, wow.
I think that Kevin, like something's gonna happen there. Either Kevin is gonna trade Carlos and Cheeky, or Cheeky has to wake up and trade Kevin before Kevin says, "I am the captain. Look at me now." Because he could play QB. He wants to play QB. It's in his heart. Kevin,
Who?
it's in his heart to play quarterback.
Stop it, bro. Oh,
Bro, last night he was flinging the rock. And that's
Oh.
enough. We seen it already this season. People that their stones drop and they say, I am the captain now. And they just do it. We see it every season. So
Bro,
I
you
Oh
know what
my
was hard
God,
though?
no.
listen,
Kevin does not have the balls to
there's
slay
two
his
type
team.
of people in
Yo,
this
Kevin,
world.
hit my line, bro. I'll help you
No.
out. Hit my line, bro.
Listen, there's two type of people in this world.
We're
The
probably getting
doers-
Kevin traded.
Listen, the doers and the go-getters. I think Kevin is a go-getter. So if you don't get that guy, you gonna get got. That's what I'm telling Cheeky Papi. I'm telling you, I see it. The word on the street is that. So, but that said, there's so much turmoil there about people not wanting to play together, and there's so much talent. You know, like Freddie's hurt. Like, oh my God, David, like he traded, like all this. They're gonna ball out. They're playing tough opponents. They're playing the Panthers. They're playing the Cowboys, and they're playing the Dolphins. I don't think they're gonna play the Dolphins. I don't think they're gonna beat the Dolphins, but they're gonna give Peaky a run for his money. But it's gonna be 2-1. They're gonna win the other two games. That's what I have it at. I think the Cardinals are gonna go 2-1, if not 3-0. If Peaky she said pierde con eso, like it's an early game for Edgar. It's an early game for Edgar on a Saturday at this age. So hey, he might be the 2. You know. You don't know. That's my bold prediction. And what? All right, gentlemen. Anything else you guys want to add to this show? Let's wrap it up. Gentlemen, thank you. And all of you, thank you for tuning in and watching us. And please let everyone know that this is the best show because no one else delivered this week but us, because we love you so much that we are pulling all of our time together to give you the best and absolute content on here. And this was all brought to you by Nas, because without Nas, baby, you wouldn't have a third of DD. And that is all for this week, gentlemen. And thank you for watching DD Live.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Hey.